Hey, welcome back to Cedar Porch Homestead. I'm JR, and this week's video is going to be a little bit different than what we normally do. What we normally do is try to bring you a project that is a start to finish, how we do things, or a how-to video, maybe an educational video, which I love to do. And I had some things lined up for this week that I was going to do, but we're in the Christmas season, and I'm kind of backed up right now on some of the projects here in the wood shop. So this week's video is going to be a whole lot different in that we're going to let you get to know us a little bit better. Why we do what we do, and the reasons that are behind that as far as what got us to where we are. First off, I am not a full-time homesteader. We are in a backyard homestead, yes, but it is not 100% self-sustaining. I do have an off the homestead job. It is a shift work job, which allows me to have a lot of time here at the house. Well, rather than sitting around watching TV and not doing a whole lot, I have a full-time woodworking business as well. I know you see me probably in the shop a whole lot or doing some projects in our videos here in the wood shop. So we have a woodworking business, and that's where I spend a lot of my time here in the shop. Well, this is the best time as any, so I get to know you is Miss Courtney. We don't judge Courtney right now on her appearance because we love her. We cherish her. We've been married over 18 years. I know our anniversary. And Courtney has migraines, and she is having a migraine today. So we're being very gentle with Courtney. But Courtney still has some work to do today because none of us ever really get a day off. We are homeschool parents. We have the backyard homestead. We feed ourselves. We try not to eat out hardly at all. We do have our pizza night once a week, but we even buy that and bring it to heat it at the house. So it's not even us eating out, but we do like our pizza. Yeah. So Courtney has some staining to do today. I'm not ready for her to stain yet, so I'm gonna send her back inside because she's got to make buns for our hamburgers today, and then I got to grill for lunch. We have a lot to do. But this is Courtney. We love Courtney. But Courtney is actually one of the reasons that we started this homestead or farming and nutritional journey. I'm not going to say how old Miss Courtney is, but I will say that when she was 25, she went to the doctor and had 5 prescriptions.
5 or 6.
5 or 6 prescriptions given to her for symptoms. They were anything from osteoporosis.
No, osteoarthritis.
Osteoarthritis.
Acid reflux.
Migraines.
Yeah.
Allergies.
Chronic sinus.
Tons of stuff. She was broken. I married her anyways because I was truly in love. But that is what started us on the journey of nutrition. And from that, we don't ever do anything halfway. When we got to a point where we moved out of the city, we got a farm. We were milking our own cow. We had our own chickens. We were pasture raised everything. Everything was grass based. We felt amazing during that time. We did feel like the Lord pulled us away from that and brought us into town, and we established our wood shop at that point. We remodeled this old 100-year-old house, which was a whole lot of fun living in a trailer in the front yard for 10 months.
It wasn't that bad.
And then here in the last 6 months, especially with the COVID crisis and seeing the food supplies and the supply chains issues, it kind of invigorated that agricultural desire back in my heart. And also, food's expensive, 100% food's, and it's getting more expensive, and good food has been expensive. So rather than going and spending, unfortunately, guys, if you do pasture chickens, we know it's $4 or $5 a pound. We did it. We sold it on the farm. Well, it's expensive. So why do all those things if you have the means and ability to do it in your own backyard? And that's kind of one of the things that we try to inspire here on the homestead, is trying to get to a point where you can do things yourself. So I'm taking enough of Miss Courtney's time right now. She's got things to do. I just wanted to introduce her and kind of give the layout of why we do what we do. And we've got a lot of work to do. I'm going to take you along today to kind of show you what we're doing here and have fun, right? Because we are. One of the things we also do is we brand everything that goes out of the shop because we put our name on things. All right, I got all those boards sanded and branded. They're ready to go in the paint booth because they need to be stained and sealed. But the one problem that I am having, and it is a character flaw, I don't pick up after myself like I should. I don't, I'm kind of sloppy in my own space. I love a clean environment. I love a tidy environment, but I'm always kind of moving forward and I'm not taking the time to clean up after myself. So one of the things I got to do before Courtney gets in here and starts staining is I've got to actually make room for her to set these boards out and stain. So that's what we're going to be working on right now. All right, so not super clean, but a functional space. So she's ready to go in here. We're gonna go check on her and see how things are going and see what she's working on inside. All right, let's see what they're doing. Bailey, what you working on?
Practicing German.
German? Okay.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag. What you working on, Mom?
Christmas present.
That's like a super secret one too. That's for my mom. So, surprise, Mom. That's what you're getting. What else we got going on in here?
Gonna do sugar cookies, lady. Sugar cookies later.
The girls are decorating sugar cookies for their other grandma, so Courtney's mom. What's in the dehydrator?
Nuts and seeds for your children.
Can I look?
Yeah.
That looks so good. Oh, what else we got going on? Oh, you're working on some bread?
Yeah, it's in the oven.
It's in the oven.
It's proofing.
Proofing?
Rising.
Rising, okay. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. I'm gonna cover that up in just a second. So what else we got to do today, babe?
I need to stain those boards if you've made room for me in there.
I have.
And then
We have, haven't we? Yes.
Then we need to make lunch, so we gotta do the grill.
Okay, so for all you elitists out there that think you're too good to have a pit boss or a pellet smoker, I'm here to tell you that the convenience factor overwhelms and overrides any of the traditional thoughts of building a fire, a coal base. We don't care. It's so convenient. We use it like 3-4 days a week.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, anything you can make in the oven, you can make on that thing.
Yeah. Oh, Courtney makes a Dutch apple pie in the pit boss with a apple pellet.
Yeah.
Dude, it's Christmas time. It's Christmas. I'm getting my. When are we doing that?
Soon. Next week.
Oh my
I think.
gosh, next week. Okay, stick around. We're gonna show you that one too.
Hopefully I can get to a little bit of my own school today.
Yeah, that's right. Cause tell everybody what kind of school you're taking right now.
It's.
All right, hold on, if you don't mind. We're kind of outing this. She's almost halfway through, but
Yeah.
we haven't really talked about this at all on anything.
It's with the Nutritional Therapy Association. So the NTA, I will be an NTP, which stands for Nutritional Therapy Practitioner. It's all about food and supporting yourself with food.
So that goes back to what we were talking about, that long journey that we've been on. And again, I'm not going to say Courtney's age, but we've been married 18 years. And during that entire time, she has been on a food journey of self-healing and trying to take care of herself nutritionally. So this is really just a way that she's going to incorporate that and have more knowledge about how to do that.
And be able to help others, because I know so many people struggle in that.
Oh, we're helpers. Okay.
Okay, I gotta get going.
Yes, ma'am. So I came to check on him, give me some water, and I timed it out really well because Courtney's shaping buns, apparently. What are you doing? How does this work?
I'm gonna make, okay. Gotta make 8 of them, let's see.
Is that enough to make 8 buns?
Yeah, because they gotta rise again.
Okay.
So let's see. That's 2.
It's math.
Hold on. We'll see. It'll work. That's 8, right?
That should be 8. Looked like my stomach when I was in college, right there. Doughy.
I was gonna be nice and say, yeah, I guess he did have a. I said it's not real exciting.
That's it? And then you let them rise again?
Mm-hmm.
How long do they have to rise for?
I don't know.
Do you feel like it?
30 minutes or
Okay.
something.
All right.
Till the oven heats up.
So they'll be ready for lunch?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You gonna make our patties?
I'm going to make some patties here in a minute. I'm going to go outside and work on my dad's Christmas present, which is super secret. He doesn't, my mom knows what she's getting, but my dad doesn't know what he's getting. So he's not going to get to see what he's getting, right? So,
You
right?
Blur it out or just not show them?
I'm not, no, because it would be, I
guess you could
can't
see
even
it.
give hints because you could see it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's because it's going to be kind of big. It's pretty big. Bye, Courtney. Oh, there's Ashlyn. Ashlyn, what are you up to?
A snack.
Why?
Because I'm hungry.
Are you done with school?
No.
What have you done today?
Math, science. I need to ask Mom about my English, and then I gotta do my drums and French.
So right now I have a 13 and a 15-year-old. Now they're about to be 14 and 16. However, I don't know, as far as homeschooling goes, Courtney has won. Well, you know, you can't really judge that until our girls are out and being productive members of society. But I like my kids, so far the homeschooling thing has really just been a blessing for us. And I'm going to go ahead and say it, as a dad, I've won. I've got great kids. Alright, this is how easy this is. Make sure our pellets are good in the hopper. It's plugged in. Power. Put on the smoke. And then we wait for it to ignite, and then we turn our temperature up. So the smoke clears out. Turn it up to your desired temperature, and then we go back inside and get the food ready. So our whole chicken, we're gonna be putting on the pit. We've got a carcass for some chicken broth. Is it chicken broth or bone broth? What is that considered?
Whatever.
It's whatever, okay. And then we've got some beef hamburgers, some venison breakfast sausage that we like to cook up for my breakfasts, and those are those homemade buns, which look amazing. So excited about that for lunch. And Courtney is working on the second side of Mom's present. How's that going? Hold on. Before you answer, I want to show you the face of disappointment, desperation, and anxiety.
It's going great.
Yeah, you turn the camera on, things change all of a sudden. We won't ever do this for nobody else. No, and she's only saying that because it's her mother-in-law.
Oh,
She loves her mother-in-law. That's why she's over there doing it. Okay, so we're gonna get this stuff put on the pit, and then we're gonna eat some lunch. So I have to show this off real quick. Hold on, check this out. That homemade bun is so good. Courtney, you gotta tell me, like, what is in the homemade bun?
Well, it's made from sprouted spelt flour. So, because Bailey and I had to get off of kind of, not really gluten, but some of the enriched flours were bothering us.
Okay.
So this bread is supposed to be able to be tolerated better because it's sprouted.
So y'all have made, so this is the first time you've made the buns with it, but you've made the regular bread.
Uh-huh.
Is the regular bread, like, everything starting to even out, everything good?
It hasn't really bothered me.
All right. Well, we're not going to bore you with us eating lunch, so after lunch. Part of her homeschooling is music class, playing her drums. What are we playing?
Smooth Criminal by Michael Jackson.
Let's rock. So got the one kid out there drumming, and it's a Smooth Criminal. Now I like the Alien Ant form better than the Michael Jackson version, but it's me. I have zero musical talent whatsoever. Thank you. Enjoy, practice. Have zero musical talent. And my girls, I feel like, are very talented.
Yeah.
So, Mom, what instrument do you play?
Plastic wrap. No, nothing.
Nothing. We can't even sing. So, yeah, so we got this homeschool thing down, I think. She does. So here in the South, we have something that causes more pain than you can probably handle. And it's that dude right there. Now we call them an asp, we call them caterpillars, furry caterpillars, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. All I know is those things are terrifying because of the pain they can inflict. I know guys and girls that have grabbed a hold of those on accident and gone to the ER because of the pain. So we're going to leave that one alone. But I wanted to show you some of the projects and some of the things that we have up and coming to get you as excited maybe as we are about, things going on in the backyard homestead. One of the first and foremost things we need to do is we need to trim up our big oak tree over our house, and we're going to send all that through the chipper and mulch all the leaves that we got from our pecans that are on the ground right now, because what we were going to do was start expanding our garden through the winter, and I think I'm going to hold off on that because right now we have just about as much as we can do in our garden with the soil that we have available. So that's what we're going to be working on through the winter, is building up compost so our spring garden can just hit the ground running. Because right now we have the one compost bin, and I'm probably going to end up making that maybe 2 or 3 bins to really just make a whole lot of dirt, soil, healthy soil, because we're going to be adding leaves and wood chips, chicken droppings, rabbit manure, all kinds of stuff here that we have going on right now, just to try to build that soil up. And one of the other projects we have is dealing with these little guys here. Let's see these little guys. Hey guys. So our baby bunnies, those guys are about 4 weeks old right now. We're gonna wean them off mom at about 7 weeks old. And one of the projects we have for them is we need a mobile rabbit tractor that we're gonna start to put those guys out on grass because they're meat rabbits, and we want to pasture our food here. And even in our little backyard setting, I think we have enough grass where we can move those around. So we need to build them a rabbit hutch, a rabbit tractor, and that's a whole nother video. So we'll show you that one. Here's our other rabbits on this side. This young lady here, tragic news. She actually just lost her litter. First time mom. She had a good sized litter. Everything looked good. Like 3 days into it, they all passed. We think she wasn't feeding them right. Sometimes that happens with first time moms. It was really tragic. We hate to do that. But we gave her 4 or 5 days after that, and we rebred her. So hopefully in about 30 days, well, be a little over 3 weeks now. We get a whole new litter, and we can keep her and not have to cull her out. So one of the other projects we have is Reese's house. Reese is our lab. Say hi, Reese. Hi, sweetie. Hey, darling. So Reese's house is a little overkill for what she needs. So we're probably going to build her own dog house and her own separate kennel. And then the Reese's house, we're kind of debating right now. We don't know if we're going to turn it into like half of a quail shed and start raising some quail, or if we're going to turn it into a goat barn or a goat shed, where we are going to have half of it as a milking stand and the rest of it as a goat habitat for some milk goats here in our backyard. We were thinking maybe some Nigerian dwarfs. We really love raw milk. We love raw cow's milk, but we've had raw goat's milk in the past and we like that too. So we're thinking maybe we will integrate that, because we also have this space here that used to be our garden, and what it'll actually make is a great pen. We're not allowed to have pigs, so that would have been awesome to have some pasture puppies. Well, in the city, we are not allowed to have swine, pigs, show pigs, FFA pigs, any pigs of any kind. And we're trying to adhere as much as possible to the law of the land. So my daughters nicknamed them pasture puppies because we're allowed to have dogs. And they said, well, why not just call them pasture puppies? We're not going to do that, but we like the term pasture puppies. So when we do have some land that we can run some pigs on, that will henceforth, like, that will be their name, pasture puppies. But we do have the space that would make a great pen for some goats. And we also have obviously our chickens. In the spring, we're going to start we're going to raise up some more layers. We're going to probably do maybe one run of meat birds that we can pasture and raise up for our own consumption. But we've got to empty out their deep bedding. It's built up about 9, 10, 11 inches of compost or deep bedding in there right now. So we'll empty that out, and that'll be part of our garden here in the spring. And we'll start that over again with leaves and mulch and sawdust from the shop, all kinds of stuff that they break down, just everything that makes a great carbonaceous diaper for the chicken run. I think Courtney's in here working right now. We're going to check on her and see how things are going for her right now. Hi, Mom.
Hey.
How's it going?
Okay.
Oh, those look awesome. Those look great, babe.
Thanks.
What are you listening to?
I just finished the Shepherdess?
Yeah.
Podcast or live thing on YouTube
What was she talking about today?
about putting your money in sheep. We getting sheep?
Probably not. We don't have the room for sheep. But, we started eating lamb this year, where like it actually became part of our diet that we would get on kind of a regular basis. And we all really like lamb, don't we? Mm-hmm. So in the event that we have more property in the future, I think we're probably going to try raising some sheep. So great research. The Shepherdess, she has her own channel on YouTube, her own podcast. Really insightful. We like listening to her. She's also here in Texas, but I think the north side. But that's kind of where we're at right now with our future projects. I'm sure I left out 2, 3, 4, a dozen of things that we need to probably do. If you have any suggestions, you have any insight, man, leave a comment below. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, give us a thumbs up. Let us know if you're liking what we're creating and what we're doing here. If you have any questions, man, we love those as well. And there is one other thing I think the girls are doing right now that I want to check up on, and that I think I'm going to be looking forward to. So this is what I think I was more excited about anything today, and that is... Girls, what y'all doing?
Making sugar cookies.
For me?
No,
Who are they for?
my grandma, our grandma,
Yeah, but not all of them are for grandma.
all of them.
All of them.
All of them.
Not one for daddy.
Nope.
I'm going to eat one. I'm going to have one. I'm bigger than they are. They can't stop me. We appreciate you watching our video today, and we will see you on the next one. Thanks a lot.